Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we'll be doing an unboxing and review of the 4 new Amiibo and the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game that came out this past Friday, September 20th. I just picked these up at GameStop today, but they did come out on Friday, the 20th, so if you are looking for these, they're out now. I went to my Best Buy to pick mine up. I had pre-ordered them, and they had plenty of all 4 of the Amiibo on the pegs, so should still be easily available if you're trying to find these and you didn't pre-order them ahead of time. I think we'll do the game first. I'm really excited about this. Link's Awakening was probably one of the earliest Zelda games that I actually played start to finish as a kid. Still one of my favorites for the Game Boy. I know there have been plenty of Zelda games for Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, so on and so forth, but this is definitely one of my favorites. So when they announced that they were remaking it in this really adorable new little style, I was very, very excited. And of course we get an Amiibo to go with it, which is really, really cool. So let's see how difficult it's going to be for me to open up this shrink wrapping. It's usually pretty impossible. I like to kind of cut along the inseam here. Some of these wrapped packagings are virtually impossible to get off otherwise. But yeah, pretty standard packaging. Really fun artwork here on the front. There was I think it was a European exclusive steelbook case that looked like an old Game Boy, which is really, really cool. I wish that had come out over here. I know there are some online sites where you could probably get it and have them ship it to you, but I was like, I'm just going to pick up the game. So really nice artwork there on the inside. I think that's really, really cool. And then, of course, you have the tiny little Switch game over here on the right. So, very cool. Like I said, would have loved to get the steelbook packaging, but I'm perfectly happy with just picking this up. So, very excited to play this later on. Let's go ahead and we'll do Zelda. The Zelda, oh, I know it's Link, but the game Zelda. Don't tell me in the comments that this is Link. I know it's Link. I just said Zelda because that's the game. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get this guy open. I like to cut around the bubble with a knife because I like to keep the cards. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I know some people like to keep these in box, but I just like to keep the card just because I think the artwork's really cool. I love the little new Dampy that they did. He wasn't in the game originally, but they included him because there's a build your own dungeon feature, which is pretty cool. You can actually build your own dungeon, and then you can store it in the Amiibo and take it to your friend's house, have them try it out. So that's a pretty cool feature, I have to say. Let's go ahead and get Link out of here. There we go. So this art style is pretty amazing. I'm really excited about this. Let me switch the camera up here. He just looks great. I mean, this is really, really, really cool. He's very shiny, which I think is fun. But yeah, just beautifully painted. The art style is really cool. It kind of feels like mine's leaning back a little bit. I don't know if that's how they all are. I would assume it is. But absolutely love this. He looks great. Base looks really nice. So we'll put him off to the side. Crack into these new Smash Brother Amiibo. Here's Ivysaur. This is probably the closest we're going to get sometime for Pokemon Amiibo. I know there are a lot of people out there that are kind of just hoping Nintendo will flip the switch and start going crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if when the Pokemon game that they're planning for Switch comes out, if they start making a ton of Pokemon Amiibo. But for now, you kind of just have to be content with the characters that are available through Smash. What are we doing here? There we go. So very cool artwork, like that. Go ahead and get him out of here. There we go. This packaging out of the way. So he looks fantastic. I mean, they always do such a nice job with these. Sculpted beautifully, painted beautifully. That's really, really cool. Doing a little vine whip action there. have the flower on top. Really, really cool. Next up, we'll do Squirtle, which I have to say Squirtle is always kind of a personal favorite of mine. I would say red and blue are probably the two that I played the most as a kid. Just because, you know, those were the first ones that came out. I haven't really played a ton of Pokemon, but I am kind of excited for Sword and Shield. Trying to get back into the Pokemon scene a little bit. I think the reason I never really did was just because I don't play portable systems all that much. But now that they're having one out on Switch, I think that's going to be a nice way for me to get back into it. Squirtle looks fantastic. Again, beautifully molded, beautifully painted. He has kind of a simple design, but I always liked it. I always thought he's pretty cool. I love his big dopey smile. That's fantastic. So very cool on that one. And then, of course, we have Snake. Let me zoom out a smidge here. I think Snake first appeared in Brawl, I want to say. The one for Wii. If I'm remembering that correctly. Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think Brawl was the first one he was in. He wasn't in Melee, was he? I don't think so. But like I said, if I'm wrong, feel free to let me know. Alright, go ahead and get him open here. Cool artwork. I'm always a little afraid when I open these. I don't want the Amiibo itself to get stuck. Alright, like that. Apparently that's what's going to happen. But he seems to be alright. He's got probably the most detailing and paint out of the three new Smash Brother Amiibo. But he really looks great. So, well done. All four of these Amiibo look fantastic. I definitely recommend picking up all four of them. If you're not really big into Smash or Pokemon, but I would say the little Link is definitely a must-have. He's absolutely adorable. I love him. I love this new art style. So definitely think all four of them are fantastic. Like I said, especially if you're into Pokemon, I feel like it's going to be some time. Although I could be wrong. When Sword and Shield come out, they could totally do a ton of Pokemon Amiibo. I mean, there's so many Pokemon that if Nintendo ever needed an easy cash grab, just start pumping out Pokemon Amiibo, and I really think they could have quite a cash cow in their hands. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know which one of these four is your favorite. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.